Before we sign off for the day, what's going on in Star Citizen this week? I don't think it's going to be too crazy, but we'll see. Tuesday, it says they've got a subscriber comm link and newsletter landing with fresh flair for the subscribers. On Wednesday, it is time to get busy. One can say, like a bee. Captains of Industry launches, and alongside it, the real MISC Hull B. We've got a behind the ships and a Q&A to get you acquainted before you take the controls. I wonder how much of what we saw there was actually the Hull B, and how much of it was kind of faked for that video. Either way, should be interesting. If you didn't see the Hull B, I'll give you a quick look real quick. Obviously, this is all real. Tractor beam there is real. I'm wondering how much of this part is real. How much of this little flippy part? Because I would believe it sticks out like this. I would believe it turns over so you have easier access from the bottom. I could see that. It would be kind of weird if it flew like that, though, with them sticking straight out. Now, plenty of folks have been saying, like, from that 404 mention, the MISC 404 or whatever, that it does have the shape with the X shape of the MISC Hull series, but I don't know. We'll see. We just know it doesn't work like this. It'll be interesting to see how they did the cargo here, but I do think that the rest of this is the Hull B, and whatever else is on there will be mostly functional. Interesting though, they mentioned Captains of Industry. We'll find out what that is, I'm sure. Important note, the live servers are going down for scheduled maintenance on Wednesday at 11 a.m. UTC with up to 6 hours of downtime. Holy crap. Make sure you've logged out of the game and closed the launcher completely before then. Once servers are back up, open the launcher fresh before logging in. We'll keep you posted on progress via the RSI status tracker. So like I said, I'll be gone for that anyways. I will hit you guys all with this kind of news on Thursday. Stick around. I'll throw you something in extra since it won't be the first news drop. Lastly, for Wednesday, they said, we're teaming up with our friends at CLX Gaming to launch a month-long PC giveaway with plenty of ways to enter. If you're planning to visit our Star Citizen booth at Level Up Expo in Las Vegas from April 24th through 26th, you'll be able to earn a hefty amount of bonus entries just for stopping by, with even more up for grabs if you can come in cosplay. Somebody just put on like a plastic bag on their head. You can find because of Lorville. You can find the full details about Level Up in our recent comm link, and we'll be sharing more information about the PC giveaway very soon. They've done this before, PC giveaway. I think they did it late last year. Just more hubbub, more stuff going on in the community, keeping the excitement, the energy high. Finally, on Thursday, the Captains of Industry Free Fly kicks off from April 9th to the 20th. So we got a free fly coming up. If anybody has been asking you about trying out Star Citizen, obviously it can be a little bit rough during free flies, but they have been doing, I think, okay at keeping it somewhat manageable and more smooth than it used to be during free flies. Now is the time to try it out, especially because there are more things than normal to try out in the game right now. Just don't expect to get it all done in one day, and like, take your time. They say try out some of the most sought after specialist cargo ships on the market and find out if the hauling life chose you. The event is open to anyone with a Star Citizen account, so if you're looking to expand your crew, there should be plenty of new recruits in the verse. Friday also then closes the week off with an RSI newsletter landing in your inbox. A little something to read between the halls. Now, I'm guessing Captains of Industry is 4.7.1. If that is the case, that would mean that we are getting a few more missions coming in with that patch. And if we look at what those missions are called, they call it Nick's Missions Pack 2. Adding a second pack of new missions while also expanding some existing missions to be server-wide with the return of courier missions and other delivery missions. So, yeah, okay, Captains of Industry, sure. We'll see. We'll see how much there is a focus on industrial missions for this, but I would just see it as a chance to get a free fly in. Nothing too crazy or worth like skipping out on other things for. But now's a good time to try the game if you've been thinking about it. So keep an eye out on that. I'll be covering how the game is kind of doing when it starts out and let you know if it's worth jumping in for yourself. But honestly, it's a free account. It doesn't take much to have that access when it does come up. Hit up jointomato.com down below in the description if you'd like. You can sign up for an account there, get a few extra credits, give one of our supporters one of their own rewards, and feel extra special because who doesn't want to be in a garden? All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed that one. Catch you in the next.